If someone only had 60 seconds to get what Snailmate is about, what song would you play?
I'm so glad you asked. Hit it!
Lazy. Lazy. Lazy.
Laziest man in the world.
Lazy.
He's the laziest man.
Lazy.
The laziest man.
Lazy.
The laziest man. Laziest man in the world. Behold the laziest man in the world. Damn, I'm a pearl. Countless bed sores adorn my soul. Check it. You see my corpse walking around. It's a hoax in my head. I'm at home. Home, selling my liquefied bones. Don't question it. Just keep an open mind. No, I'm holed up inside. And it's alright. It's kinda like summer vacation. Sorta like mummification. It's obvious I hate the daytime, but when I smoke coffee, I rise from the grave like all I'm searching for is snacks in my mouth. All I look forward to is chilling out. All of my memories center around, and my giant droid becoming one with the couch.
Lazy.
The laziest man.
Lazy.
The laziest man.
Lazy.
The laziest man. Laziest man in the world.
Lazy.
He's the laziest man.
Lazy.
The laziest man.
Lazy.
The laziest man. Laziest man in the world.
You have less than 3 seconds to answer the following questions.
Okay.
If you hesitate, you're taking a spoon of whichever
Sweet.
sauce
Right on.
here at, what's the name of this place? Gyoza Bar. We're at Gyoza Bar.
Yeah. Don't hesitate. Uh-oh.
Maybe I want
I
a
know,
spoonful
right?
of hot sauce.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Miley Cyrus or Lady Gaga?
Miley Cyrus.
Tapatio or Sriracha?
Sriracha.
Worst place you've ever had to change clothes before a show?
Oh, God. In the van. It sucks.
If your music was a certain position, which one is it?
Like the genre? Or
Like,
A sex position?
oh, something crazy. One of the like handstand upside down. The craziest one you can think of.
all right, okay, for Kalen. Beastie Boys or Rage Against the Machine?
Beastie Boys.
All right. Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
If Snailmate had a safe word, what would it be?
Yes, please.
Okay. Lights on or lights off?
Lights off.
All right.
Dang.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay, for anyone out there who hasn't had their brain melted by a Snailmate show yet, can you please introduce yourselves and tell the people what Snailmate is all about? Your sound, your vibe, and how you started this madness.
We are Snailmate. My name is Kalen,
I'm Bentley.
and we play synth-punk, hip-hop, grindcore pop, nerdcore, electronic metal.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, all over the place.
And we love spreading good vibes. I don't know. We want to play, have a good time, and like be open about our fight for equality.
Yeah.
That's a big deal to us.
Yeah, we want to, spread the word about, we want to normalize anxiety and allow, let people know that there's safe spaces where they can be themselves and express themselves how they want, and that it's okay to feel weird and feel different and
Feel awkward.
Yeah,
I feel awkward 24/7.
that's right.
Every minute.
Nice.
We've been a band for about 9 years.
9
We
years.
started in Arizona, and we've managed to tour to, 12 different countries or something like that.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
We just got back from
Different
Brazil in February.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to go to Europe in May. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
Done an Asian tour?
We've done Japan twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice. Whereabouts?
Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, Fukui, Niigata, Kobe, and then like a ton of suburbs of Tokyo.
Okay.
Yeah. A few other spots I'm probably forgetting. But
Yeah, we can't wait to go back, and then we want to do more of Asia for sure. It's definitely the goal for next year.
Yeah, I want to do South Korea and China and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
What do you have right there?
I got a pork belly bowl. It's got pork belly and a poached egg, and I think there's rice underneath it.
There
Oh,
is.
really?
I love
Look at that.
I love Japanese food. I think about it all the time.
I got a veggie bowl. It's got some eggplant,
Vegan bowl.
rice. Yeah, it's vegan. I don't know, a bunch of good stuff.
What is that? Is that potatoes? Or those small things?
This is a little fried eggplant.
Oh, eggplant.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't see that bottom. Okay,
I know.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
funny. It kind of looks like rhubarb, but it's
Yummy.
not. I know. Lots of greens, lots of rice.
Okay.
Getting ready for the show. What'd you get?
Just crispy rice tuna.
Nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love those things.
They did a good job.
Those things are
Sour
so good.
beer. What's been the hardest part of this tour so far?
Oh God, this tour. It's been weird. So I don't know if you're into like space stuff, but like Mercury's in retrograde right now.
It's not space stuff. It's astrological
Yeah,
stuff.
whatever. Yeah, astrology. Mercury's in retrograde.
Big
and
difference.
it's been kicking my ass. On this tour, we went all the way to Georgia and back. And we had a couple days off before we came here. But almost every show, something broke of our equipment, like a cable. My trigger broke on one show. What else broke? It was a cable, like almost 5 nights in a row, like a different cable broke.
My keyboard's broke.
Yeah, the key snapped off of the keyboard
Yeah.
at a show.
I got stuff in my eye.
Yeah, he had something stuck in his eye for like 2 days, and then my eye got like super infected. I don't even unrelated to that. I like grazed. There was a show. I don't know if it's related to what happened, but like there was a show where the drumstick grazed past my eye, and then like 24 hours later, it started like pussing and it got all weird. And now it's almost better. I have like antibiotic eye drops for it and stuff. So that really sucked. And like the one day my eye was like swollen shut, and we actually had to cancel a show, so I could go to the doctor. It was lame.
You ever had a moment where you thought, why are we even doing this? Like, what happened?
Almost every day. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we've had that experience here in LA. We've had it, you know, all over the country where that day, you know, especially, you know, if we leave Phoenix, come to LA, it's a 6-hour drive, assuming there's not going to be any traffic.
Which
And
there
there's
will be.
always traffic. So you wake up early, you drive straight here, get to the venue just in time, set up and play, and it's, you know, the day after Halloween or something, and everyone's all partied out from the night before, so no one comes to the show, and then it's like, what the fuck? Why are we doing this? Or we're on the road and everything breaks, and it's like our girlfriends are at home with our cats, and like, and we're sleeping in the van, and the AC shuts off, and it's like 90 degrees, and we're cooking. It's moments like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like, what are we doing? But then we play a show, and people love it, and they buy merch, and then all of a sudden everything's good with the world.
And we have so many cool friends, like all over. Like we have friends all over the world that we would have never met without music and stuff. So
Yeah, we're so lucky.
Yeah, the main thing that just is hard is you're stoked for a show. Like in New Orleans, I was really stoked for that show.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people came out to see us, and it was all good vibes. And then we get on stage, and our stuff's breaking during the first song. And it's like, then I'm like, why are we doing this? Because at a point, it kind of becomes embarrassing, even though it's not our fault. Stuff is broken, but like no one else knows that.
So we just sound bad.
Yeah, so it's like we just sound like shit. But then we figured it out. Like we were able to, after a couple songs, we figured out what was broken, and the rest of the show went well. But still, like mentally, with like the anxiety I already have and stuff, it's like, to me, I'm like, well, that show is like ruined now, because how am I supposed to get out of this anxiety from everything breaking and then like have fun, you know? So it's hard. But then other shows, everything goes off without a hitch, and it's like, this is what I want to be doing. And I think some of the bad shows make you appreciate the good ones more too, you know? Because like we had the show in New Orleans, just everything was going wrong with our gear, and then 2 days later we played in Beaumont, Texas, and had like the best show ever. And something broke at that show too, but it was very minor. So it was just a different thing. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to follow your dreams, because like taking the easy, non-scary way and just getting a normal job and being secure is like so easy and safe,
Right.
you know? But like I know I wouldn't feel fulfilled doing that, so like I have to follow
Absolutely.
like my dream. Like we only live once, you know?
We both have anxiety, so you know.
Hella anxiety.
So
Oh my God.
you got to kind of take it a day at a time, and like a bad day, you know, it exists in a vacuum a lot of times. Like no tour has ever been bad. There have been bad shows, but it doesn't ruin the tour. It doesn't take away from what we're trying to accomplish in the bigger picture, and you just gotta, see the forest for the trees.
And the short moments of like, why am I doing this, are all dramatic, but they're like very short.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Moments in the grand scheme of things,
Yeah. We love to play music and we love to travel, and that's
We
the bottom line.
We love seeing all of our friends and all these cool towns, and that's another thing that's hard about tour though, is like my dearest best friends are all over the country, and I can see them for like 6 hours, and then I don't know when I'm going to see them again too, so it's really hard, but it's also very cool.
The sriracha, the demons rolling in their closets since college. I'm not a snob. I'm particular about hot sauce. You got sriracha, can get my rocks off.
How do you two keep from killing each other on the road 24/7?
Sometimes we just have to fucking scream at each other.
Yeah.
Like, we're not violent people, thank God. But, we're passionate, we're emotional. So sometimes we absolutely have to have, like, a blowout argument, and really swear at each other and say how we're feeling in that moment. And then the next day, I don't think we ever have one 2 days in a row,
Yeah.
Wake up and then someone makes a joke and then everything's back on track. But
Cool.
it's hard sometimes because we live together, we've worked together, we've been doing this for a long time. I definitely, I'm looking forward to my vacation later this year where I won't see him for 3 weeks. Like, that sounds
Me too.
awesome.
I'm not even going on vacation, but I'm excited.
Yeah. when you went to Minnesota, it was great because you weren't there. But we also love each other and love playing music, and our partners really get along, and we have a really good thing.
We have supportive partners, like our girlfriends support us touring, and
They make it possible.
yeah, they watch our cats, and they're their cats now too. I'm engaged, so they're like our cats. But she's supportive of us going on tour and taking care of the babies, and
Yeah, we're very lucky.
Nice. What's something your fans probably have no clue you're struggling with right now?
That's tough because our real fans subscribe to our Patreon, and we do a weekly podcast on our Patreon.
Okay.
And I think we're pretty transparent about our struggles with overwork and burnout and
Money.
financially, emotionally. But from just on a day-to-day thing, on a surface level, people. And I think everyone's struggling with money, so that doesn't feel unique.
Yeah, right.
Money's hard right now. The economy, blah blah blah. If you don't know us, we're nervous every time we're on stage.
oh yeah,
We're
every
freaking
time.
out. Yeah, if you
The
see
whole
us,
show.
you see us on stage, we're breaking down in front of you.
Yeah.
And I think
basically-
that's okay. We're it's scary, but we do anyway because we love it,
Yeah.
and we're glad we did every time. But it's we're freaking out.
Yeah, during the show, the whole time I'm like, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up. Like the entire time.
Yeah.
The whole time I'm just like,
People want to talk to us before the show, and sometimes it's hard because we're nervous, we're anxious,
Yeah.
we're scared.
Yeah.
after the show I'll talk to anybody, but before the show it's really hard. Like at the venue, if people are trying to talk and it's loud, and there's another band playing, and I'm just trying to like get ready and
Focus, yeah.
got to do vocal exercises and
Yeah.
warm up my hand. Like I always warm up my hands watching the band, so I'll like air drum, and people are like, oh, it's so funny you're air drumming to the band. And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm literally just warming up.
Right.
And getting ready. But yeah, I feel like every time we finish a song, it's a miracle that it happened.
If you ever did walk away from this life one day, what would you want people to remember you for?
I mean,
We always, to the best of our ability and knowledge, we always try to play safe spaces. So like where everybody feels comfortable to be themselves and come out, and like you can dress however you want and look however you want and act however you want in an appropriate manner. Like we always want everybody to feel comfortable to be themselves at our shows. I think that's like the most important thing to me.
yeah, we want people to think, if we give up music and we disappear, we want people to remember us that we were ourselves, and we always encouraged everyone else to be themselves, as long as their true selves weren't horrible. people. But we want people to remember us for our passion and for our hard work, and hopefully our music. Hopefully they like the songs. But we always tried our best.
I love your songs.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thank you so much for spending your time with me doing this. Before I let you go, anything you want to shout out, share, or say to the people watching?
You can find out all of our tour dates and music videos, all that stuff at snailmate.com. We're on Instagram at snailmate, facebook.com/snailmate.
Spotify.
We're on everywhere you can stream music, we're on there. Just Snailmate is one word.
Yeah.
One word, not two.
Check us out. We're getting ready to head to Europe in May. We'll be there for over a month.
Yeah.
So everybody knows someone in Europe, right?
Let them know.
Let them know.
We're going all the way from Belgium to Serbia and back and in between, and France and Denmark and the other ones. I don't know.
Malta?
No, not going that far, sadly. I
Austria,
wish.
Land of Malta.
Croatia, Czechia, Hungary.
Slovenia.
Oh,
No,
wow.
Slovakia, not Slovenia.
Okay.
Yeah, all over.
Everywhere.
Tour
right.
dates are on Instagram.
Snailmate.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Fly, my son. Recorded? Oh, yeah. We're here to spread the gospel. We're here to talk about hot sauce. Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Hot sauce for blood. I cannot get enough. Oh, when I tip it upside down, my mouth dripping. Yum, even if it's all it takes, I won't satisfied. I wanna lick the sun, then I want it magnified. Give me capsation by the case, or you waiting for an invitation to be spraying my face with a flamethrower? I'm a yellow bird, and in asbestos shirt on my head to burn, I'm on my chest to hurt. While my neighbors super bored my house because of the smell. When they try to ring the doorbell, then the fingers will melt. I wanna shoot a looking mag when I go to the can. If that doesn't sound appealing, then you don't understand. I got hot sauce for blood. 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 When the feelings start to burn, that's when I turn it up. I got hot sauce for blood. I got hot sauce for blood. Since I was a toddler, I've been knocking off, and you're barely keeping it together in my heart like Cupid terror in my car. Keeping emergencies, I should play the basket just in case I go to somebody's house. I don't have to ask them. Should they get disappointed when they bust out the sriracha? The demons rolling in their closet since college. I'm not a snob. I'm particular about hot sauce. You got sriracha, can get my rocks off. Think it was God's way that I must have those the reapers were weekends and overeating. Spicy is my whole demeanor. Also do the least of my worries. I'm already pouring close a whole like getting my throat in a hurry. I feel it is hurting, but it's the pain that I crave. You choose Cholula, we are not the same. Super lucid, you say I'm insane. It's like there's too much stress sauce soaked into my brain.
Hey!
Cut me open and watch the sauce pour. Careful cause it might leave a hole up in the floor. If it's still cyclical, I'll take it some more. I got hot sauce for blood, mother.
Hardcore.
I got hot sauce for blood. 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 When I feel it start to burn, that's when I turn it up. I got hot sauce for blood. I got hot sauce for blood. I got hot sauce. Hot sauce for blood.